Welcome to this class. Today we are going to balance this reaction. This is methanol, this is oxygen, this is carbon dioxide, and this is water. To balance this reaction, at first we have to draw a table like this. This is reactant sides and this is product side. So in the reactant side we have carbon, that is 1, then we have hydrogen which is 4, then we have oxygen here which is 1, and then here we have 2 more oxygen, so totally we have 3. In the right hand side we have carbon, that is 1, then we have oxygen, that is 2, then we have hydrogen, we have 2 hydrogen, then we have oxygen 1, 3, right? Look, to balance this reaction means you have to balance the number of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen from both sides. So carbon 1 carbon is already balanced, hydrogen 4 here 2, so hydrogen is not balanced. So to balance the hydrogen, what can I do? I can multiply here by 2, that gives me 4. These 2 must come before this hydrogen. The rule is that if you multiply by something, that something must come before the atom, that is here. If you place here 2, the number of hydrogen is 4, the number of oxygen will be changed. So here I have to write 2. So basically we are getting totally 4 oxygen, right? Okay, in the left hand side we have 3 oxygen. So it is really difficult to balance. Look, this 3 is a odd number, right? Odd number, but this 4 is a even number. However, okay, we have to make this odd number to even number. Okay, this 2 is a even number, so this 1 is odd number. So if I multiply here by 2, then 2 plus 2, that gives me 4, right? 4, and we are getting here even number. So if you multiply here by 2, these 2 must come before this oxygen, that is here. The number of carbon will be here 2. The number of hydrogen 4 times 2, that is 8. So just I am updating the number of hydrogen and carbon. The number of oxygen 2, that is already we have written. So look, now we have to balance the number of carbon. So here we can multiply here by 2, that gives me 2. These 2 must come before this carbon, that is here. If I place here 2, the number of carbon will be 2, the number of oxygen will be 4. So here I have to write 4. 4 plus 2, that gives me 6. Right? Okay, look, now here 8, here hydrogen 4. Now we need to balance the number of hydrogen. So simply I can multiply here by 2, that gives me 8. These 2 must come before this hydrogen, that is here. So 2 times 2, that gives me 4. So 4 times 2, that gives me 8 hydrogen, then 8 oxygen, right? 8 hydrogen, then 4 oxygen. So here I have to take 4. So 4 plus 4, that gives me 8. Right? So look, so we have 8 oxygen. So now we need to balance the number of oxygen. So to balance the number of oxygen, what can I do? Look, if I take here, here we have 4, but we need 8, right? So to do this, what can I do? Look, if I multiply here by 3, that gives me 8, right? And these 3 must come before this oxygen, that is here. So 3 times 2, that is 6, plus 2, that is 8. So look, now 8 oxygen, 8 oxygen, 8 hydrogen, 8 hydrogen, 2 carbon, 2 carbon. So everything is balanced. So you can say that this is the balanced reaction. For balanced equation, chemical equation, you can change this equal sign by, you can change the arrow sign by equal sign. This is balanced chemical equation. So thank you for viewing this video. Be well.